Hi, hello, and welcome to my 7th Flosstube. I'm Nana, I'm the crusty shield maiden, and I don't follow my own plans. It's been a week. I've actually done a lot on things I shouldn't, because last time I told you that I was gonna focus on Little Wings. I did do two days on that one, and I was gonna do horses. I did one day on that one, then I had a new start. Yeah. Plans. Nah. For my show and tell, I usually just do a show and tell at the start, just to have something to show. Usually it's one of my finishes. This one is one I made pretty early on. It's from Maria Brodko, Cute Patterns by Maria on Facebook. This is a free pattern and it's super cute. It hangs by my computer. I promise you it will have a new frame soon, but yay, it's a bunny! He reminds me of Peter Rabbit. I used to watch that a lot when I was growing up. This is just... Wow, the framing job is awful. It's back stitching and 10 stitch. Really easy, super cute. I haven't seen anything like this. The Ada is from 1, 2, 3 stitch. I'm not sure what the name is. I think it's like a really pale gray, I don't know. It's an Ada. I think it's 16 count Ada. Really cute, easy. I love it. It hangs right there on the wall, so I can see it all the time. Really cute. Yeah. That's my show and tell. On to my ongoing projects. I told you I did a lot of work on Little Wings. This is my focus. I say that. I don't mean it. I want it to be my focus. That's gonna happen. This is by Lavender and Lace. Let me see if I can get that. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. I am changing out the girl to make her look more like my daughter. So I'm taking one of the dresses and one of the heads. That sounds really bad. Yeah. From Catch the Wind. I'm taking the dress from the first girl on the front, and I'm taking the head from the back girl. And I flip them and yeah. Last time I think I had started on the birdhouse. I think. I do think I started filling in some in her dress. Maybe I should show the whole thing. I have to... Hello! So yeah, I filled in some in her dress. I finished up the bow. So that's all done. And the birdhouse is done. The roses and the leaves on this lower part is done. I am filling in this. I have some grass to do here. I have a lot of stuff left here and up here, and then it's going up here and boop. And we had 2 birds here. No, there and here somewhere. But I am doing those last. So this is it. The fabric is August Beauty by Barbaro Creations. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry. That's a fabric of the month, so I don't think you can get it. But 32 count, even weave. I totally spaced out there, sorry. It's been a long weekend. So anyway, I really want to get this done, just to have one fence lady done. I mean, she'll get done when she gets done. I don't really want to rush things. I also have a spur of the moment thing and just worked on the lamp and bonfire by Borealis Stitch on Etsy. These are from Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. My boyfriend has been playing the games a lot, and I love just sitting there and laughing when he dies, which happens a lot. That's basically the game you die. I'm gonna show you one. On the bonfire, I started filling in this part and the lower part, and there's a little skull. I know skulls aren't supposed to be cute, but I think it's really cute. And I have some red in here. I'm missing some colors. I'm gonna get them. And this fabric is Cafe & Tea Dye by me. It's 18 count Ada, something I had left over, and I think it's almost like a smoke effect. And I tried to just place it so I got the most effect from it. On the lamp, I actually finished all the black, so that's cool. Yay! I actually think this looks so cool. So I'm doing these on the same, and I'm like changing. I started doing one thread on each, but then I just I like the lamp better. It's more fun. So this is gonna look like this, and this will look like this. So I have these awesome frames just waiting back there for me to get done. It won't go in. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain you like that. The lamp is living in my awesome, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. It's one of the bags from Chemist Treasures shop on Etsy, Dawn. All my bags are from her. And thank you everyone who supports my bag obsession. I told you last time, I was like, I think this is going overboard, and you were like, nah, continue. So I am gonna do that. Then I picked up horses. See, I was kind of good. I got in I worked on it one day, and I think I got in like maybe 1,500. Yeah, something like that. But I did finish all of the horrible confetti up here. So all of this is done. Maybe I should show what it's gonna look like before that's when it's gonna look like. So so I'm trying to fill in the dark parts of the orb. This is just insane. I am not looking forward to doing that. I don't like confetti. I do confetti, but I don't like it. This is from Sydney the Stitchery. This is actually a sale I'm doing with my friend. We have 2 sales going on. We don't have a hashtag because we just do them when we want. But this is my 22 in 2022 focus. It's more of a 4 to 4 in 22 because I'm doing 10 stitch. If I do 44,000, I will get this done, because this one has only 36,000 or something like that. So yeah, it's looking really good. I'm trying just to, I'm gonna start down here again and just work my way up. I may, because I have a lot of black still to do here, I may just go ahead and try to finish all the black here. And just start filling in that one, because this horse is almost just as dark as this one. And then I can do all the confetti bits at the end. It's not actually a very good thing to do. I should just do it, but yeah. We'll see. I do what I want. This one is a new start. I've been wanting to start this for a while. I've had the fabric and all. It's a full coverage. It's not a big one, so I did good. It's Christmas themed, so I keep it in my Christmas bag, my glow in the dark Christmas bag. I don't want to say that I have that, but this is Story Keep Mary Morgan from Laura Pringle and Hay. It's only like 174 by 448, so it's not big at all. I really don't know why I haven't started it, but it hasn't been calling to me, and I thought like, meh, I'm just gonna start it, because then I don't. When you are gonna start things, you have to like cut the fabric, look up all the floss, and just, for me that's a lot, and just figuring out where to start and all of that. So it's just better to just get those first stitches in, and then I can put it away, because if I suddenly want to work on it, I can just pull it out and continue. I have so little done on it, but it is a start. I think it's, I can actually look it up. I think it's, I don't think it's like 1,000 stitches, but yeah. I'm just gonna pull out my also. I use Pattern Keeper for all of these. I have 400 stitches in. What was that? That was like 0.51%. That's not a lot. I stopped because we were gonna play Dungeons and Dragons, and that, yeah. This is what I have. The edge is here, and it ends, I think, here. This is the top of its ear. I just want I really want to get down to the eye and just work out from the eye, because yeah, and this is some of the leaves in the background, so it's not much to see, but you see it's not gonna be big. It's gonna be long, but it's not gonna be like huge. I was thinking of doing the whole piece, but there was a lot of like cream and stuff, and I think I really just want a horse. And then it's a cardinal flying in, so that's kind of chopped off, but yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Then I worked 2 days on Protector of Magic by Hade. I just closed it, I should have opened it. This is a quick stitch. This is there's kind of a larger version of this one with the castle and kind of all the dragons and stuff. I just really wanted the dragon and the horse, and this is my biggest piece, and it's not huge. It's 450 by 578, and it's a quick stitch. It's not a quick stitch. So this is it. You know, horses, me, I play Dungeons and Dragons, I like dragons. It's perfect. It really is perfect for me. I love it because I'm working on its head, trying to fill it in and stuff. And this one lives in my awesome dragon bag. I have two. but this one, yeah, and it's the back. It's awesome. Dawn has them in her shop. I think she has like maybe 4 left, 3, and there's different dragons, so you can choose. It's so cool. I have this on my stand, so I'm not gonna bother to take that clamp off, or yeah, you just saw the back. So there it is. I've been filling in a lot of, well, I'm actually trying to, there's a few colors that like everywhere. Me and confetti, no. I find it really hard to know where to go. That's kind of what I use a lot of time on, because so on this one I either start at the nose, up here, or down here, and then I just like go up as far as the thread will go and try to finish. It usually goes down here, and try to fill in this part. If I go here, I choose either on the lower side of the mouth, the upper, or this one here. It usually goes there and down, and just try to go, because I don't want to kind of end it in the middle and then have a chunk down there that I have to cut the threads on. I don't know why I do that, but it's how I work on full coverages. And I try to have a focus. Like now I'm working on the head. I started trying to fill in around the eyes, and then this one has a few horns and stuff, so I'm trying like to do that and do the spines on its back up here, because that's really light. So I don't know if you can see much, but 2000 stitches, it actually did a lot on it. I think it's really cool to see how it's kind of it's alive. That's all I can say. But yeah, I'm really enjoying working on stuff like that. So when I start the peacock one, I think I will try to get down to one of the peacocks, maybe the biggest one, and just try to fill it out bit by bit. On this one, I will try to get the dark part of its face, the lower part, then the light part, and then just move up. It has, I can show you, it's really close to the unicorn, actually. So now I'm working here, and you see that it's big for me. So yeah, I'm trying to fill in this, and I may just continue down here or try to do because I don't really want to move the Q-snap too much, and I think I will try to get the upper parts done before I move it. I do have a pretty big Q-snap, but when it's too far up I have to work, I get like really tired in my shoulders, and I don't want to do that. And I should fill in more of the background. I haven't been in the mood to do background, so I've been in a confetti mood, which is really not common for me. But yeah, I really want to get in as much of the colors that I can in its face, because I am missing like, I don't know, 50 colors or something. No, I'm not missing 50, because there's 89 in this one. I may be like 10 or 20 colors off. So I need to get those, because I really want to. I'm a fan of just finishing a section before moving on, so I don't have to go back and stuff. So and that brings me into plans to finish in sections. I've been thinking the last few days. I don't know how clever that is, but yeah. And I have fancy ladies. I don't have a lot. I think I have 4, maybe 5. I have 5 because I started a deal. And beads just really, no, I'm sorry, I don't like beads. I think it looks good, but for me, I'm kind of like a feeling deep in my soul that I do not like beads. It's for well, it's hard to explain, but yeah. I have one project that I've started beading. I shouldn't have done. I have not worked on her, just FYI. This is, oh my lord, where is the cover? All the way to the bottom. This is Luna Mystica by Bella Filipina. This was the first lady I started. And I have gotten not a lot of beads, but I have gotten some beads in and treasures and stuff. So this is what I have on her. So all of her crown and up here are beaded. And yes, the fabric is kind of weird because I dyed it and I shouldn't have. Should have chosen another color because one of the Petite Treasure braids are like, it doesn't show. So I was thinking about what to do with White Christmas, which is a Mirabilia. I'm gonna show her later, or after this one. And what I was thinking is because of the beading, I really don't want to work on her. So I thought, what if I only bead her, which means I'm almost done doing this, and she has some beads here. If I only do that, like she has some jewelry and stuff, and I use my conversion. I have DMC to glass bead conversion. Here. This is all of the Mill Hill beads and the DMC color to match. So what if I take out the beads I've done on the moon and I only use DMC? Maybe I have some fancy floss, maybe I have some Krynic or that I can borrow from others, or just wing it and just have her crown and the beading on her top. And her tail won't have any beading because that scares me. Maybe I can use some metallics or etoile or yeah, something like that. I will figure something out, but I really, really, really don't want to bead her. I have all the beads, and the plan is that when she's done, I will do Sol Tropica, which is the sister piece. And she has some beads as well. She has actually a lot of beads and some treasures. But I will only do the treasures and the beads on, which is kind of like jewelry, because I've already done this one and I'm not pulling that. I'm not pulling out this. I can pull out this because I really don't think it looks good. Also, yeah, I'm not a fan. I have some beads on the moon here, and I think it will just look fine with having DMC. And I think having just her having beads will make her pop more. So that's actually my plan on this. She lives in a very cute bird bag. That's also Christmas themed. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'm gonna show you White Christmas. I didn't work on her, but she is the one I was thinking about not beating. That is her. She has some treasures. There's some icicles and stuff in the window. I am not sure if I'm gonna use those. There's some beads in the windows. I think I'm just gonna use the petite treasure braid or Krynic for that one. I will use the big treasure, the snowflake she's holding, because I really like that one, but I am just gonna swap out if I have Etoile or something in the same color as the DMC from the beads. I will use that one just to get a little bit of sparkle, but you know, this fabric is pretty sparkly, so yeah. That means that I can finish up her head all the way, and around here I may, as I said, bead if there's jewelry and stuff, just to get like more effect, but I'm not gonna bead her dress or because that is huge. Yeah, so that is my plan for these, and basically all my fancy ladies. When I bought them, not the Mirabilia ones, I think, no, Petal Fairy I did. I've usually bought packs where you have the beads and Krynics and specialty threads and stuff. So like everything except from the fabric and DMC, because I live in Norway and I don't really want to go hunting for stuff because I have to order it anyway. So when it's just finished for me, it's easy. So I have a lot of Milhill beads for the kits. So that's not good, but you know, I feel like this is the right way to go for me. And it will stand out. I mean, they do look real good with beads, but beading is kind of like 1/1 face. For me, it just doesn't look right. It just pops the wrong way. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna test it out on White Christmas because she doesn't have too much beading in her dress. And then I'll see if I'm gonna continue because I think I have Persephone and Petal Fairy. I think I'm not gonna do the beading either. But I'm gonna look around and see if I can find, because I really like Petite Treasure Braid, if I can find Petite Treasure Braid that's the same color as Milhill beads. I may get that one. I mean, it's a process. It's gonna take years to finish, so there's no rush at all. Yeah. I always say that when I have nothing to say. I'm actually done. I have plans for next week. I'm gonna do what I want. Maybe I'll start the peacock pattern. I know I won't start the jaguar. Was it panther, maybe? Yeah, I have a small one I'm gonna start, but I don't think I'll start that one before I am way ahead with horses, which is currently at, I'm just gonna, I'm really happy about getting so much done on horses. Wow, I have a needle. You see that? I have no idea where it came from. Oops. I'm just gonna put you there. Horses is at 39.71%, so it's close to 40%, which is awesome. So yeah, I will get that one done this year, or else I'm gonna punish myself because there's no reason I shouldn't have that one done because it's a teeny tiny one. But yeah, I've been in the mood of doing full coverages, and well, yeah, as I said, I work on what I want. I've totally fallen off both with Go and Bike Around Germany, so I'm not even gonna think about those, because I just get stressed. So yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want when I want. Hopefully I'll have a finish soon. I don't have many plans of starting new stuff. I have one I want to start, but I'm like, if I haven't started it yet, it can wait. It's a Captain America and Bucky Barnes till the end of the line, and half of it's Bucky's arm and half of it is the Captain America shield. I love Bucky Barnes. He's my man. He and Loki, which is actually the name of my son. Not Loki, but Loke, which is the Norwegian spelling. So yeah, I've always been fascinated by Norse mythology, especially since I live in Norway, and I actually live in the exact place, it's down there, where when the Vikings had Norway, this was around 900 AD, and I know 997 was when Norway got Christians, when Jesus and God was brought here. And we used to have a play each year, showing what happened when we went from having Norse mythology and stuff over to Christianity, which is really interesting. We actually have a statue in the middle of town, like a pillar. On top of that, Olav Tryggvason is standing with a severed head by his feet, which is the last Jarl or Earl we had, who was named Håkon Jarl. That's really interesting. If you want me to talk more about that, I can, because I was in that play for 20 years. I played everything from a slave to a goddess. I actually was a Valkyrie a few years, riding over the stage on an Icelandic horse. It was interesting. It was very cold. The weather in Norway in June is not, it's not summer, it's spring, and it rained like sideways some days, and we had to be outside, and you don't have very much clothes on when you are a Valkyrie. So it's really cold. But so much fun. So yeah, and besides liking Norse, I also like Egyptian, which brings me into what I watched yesterday, which was the last episode of Moon Knight. I loved it. I had to go to YouTube to kind of get the sense of what was happening in the last episode, but it was so good. I've always liked Egyptian mythology and stuff, so just up my alley. I think Marvel has done really good. As I said, I really like Bucky Barnes. I usually like the villains, because they aren't villains, because they think they are doing the right thing. So I'm like, do not judge them, please. They mean well in their heads. Anyways, that was a bit of a long ramble. Yeah, I will probably start something new this week. Maybe not. Maybe I will do a lot. Maybe I won't do a thing. Who knows? Come what may. It's May. Okay, I have to go now because this is getting awkward. Oh, wow. It's 9 a.m. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.